Hey, yo, what's poppin', y'all? It's your boy Monster Modus that just talk real talk, the place for real thoughts and real talk, you dig? So we got Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty's interrogation video from 1994 after he allegedly R-worded that girl. You feel me? It's my first time running across this video, so I'm gonna kind of sit back and just watch it. You know what I'm saying? Get in tune with it. Not here to judge the man. What I do want to say is, sometimes we see these people, they've been in jail, they're gang members. We see them as grown people, but we don't see that young kid that was in that interrogation room who might be innocent or who might have made a mistake or might be a straight animal out the zoo. We don't know. Let's get right into this though, man. Okay, so it say the 1994 interrogation of Kenneth Petty, present with his father about the rape of Jennifer Hough. He lied throughout the interview, unaware that investigators already had the rape kit results, along with his semen from Jennifer and his clothing. Damn. Can't deny that.
Okay. Today's date again is September 16th, 1994. The time is approximately 8:51 p.m. We are in the 106 precinct on the second floor in Queens County. Present in the room is Police Officer Paul Booth, Video Technician Robert Bernard. Your name, sir?
Julian Petty.
Mr. Petty, and your name?
Kenneth Petty.
Okay. My name is Paula Aylward. I'm an assistant district attorney. I work at the Queens County District Attorney's Office. I understand that you wish to speak to me regarding an incident which occurred at 123-40 Inwood Street in Queens.
Mm-hmm.
But before I speak with you, I want to read you your rights.
Yeah.
Now, I understand Officer Booth has spoken to you before.
Yes.
In the presence of your mother and your father. Is that correct?
Yes.
What's your mother's name?
Annette Petty.
And this is your father who's seated here?
Mm-hmm. Julian Petty.
Okay. And Officer Booth read you your rights previously?
Yes.
And you made certain statements to him at that time?
Yes.
Okay. And Mr. Petty, you were asked to sign the memo book?
Yes, I was.
And you did so?
Yes.
Now, Mr. Petty, you have the right to remain silent and refuse to answer questions. Do you understand what I have just said?
Yes.
Anything you do say may be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand what I have just said? You have the right to consult an attorney before speaking to the police or to me, and to have an attorney present during any questioning now or in the future. Do you understand what I have just said?
Yes.
If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided for you without cost. Do you understand what I have just said?
Yes.
If you do not have an attorney available, you have the right to remain silent until you have an opportunity to consult with one. Do you understand what I have just said?
Yes.
Now that you have been advised of your rights, are you willing to talk to me and to answer questions?
Yes.
Okay, as I said, I understand you want to talk about an incident which occurred at 123-40 Inwood Street in Queens today on September 16th, 19...
Real quick, I just want y'all to, I didn't mean to cut it off, but I just want y'all to look. Does this look like Zoo Banger Mac Ball? Does this look like that? Or does this look like a young person? You feel me? That you might, like when you look at Zoo Banger and all that, and some people be hating because he with Nicki Minaj, you might not have no remorse to the whole situation or even think he's innocent or whatever. But when you look at this, you know what I'm saying? Even though they say he lied, I'm just saying, when you look at a young kid, we never saw this. I never seen Zoo Banger like this. You know what I'm saying? And this be the type of shit too. Would you call this he's talking, he's telling type of video come out later on? They be like, oh, he's supposed to be black. He's sitting in the interrogation room, he's talking, he's giving a statement. What he supposed to do? But let's keep it going, man. My fault.
1994. What do you wish to say about that?
It didn't occur there.
What?
I saw the girl on the boulevard of Rockaway Boulevard. I was walking down the block. It was like 8 o'clock in the morning for school. And I went to wake my uncle up for work. So as I was coming back, I bumped into this girl named Jennifer. And her friend was walking. It was a male friend. So, and I know him. He's my friend. So we talking, and she was just sitting there. So after that, I just left and I went back to my house. So I went to sleep and my uncle had left and went out to work without locking the door. So the next thing I know, police was up in my face talking about I had raped somebody. And I did not rape nobody.
Okay, you saw Jennifer today?
Yes.
And who was she with?
She was with this boy named I think his name was, this boy name, I know.
First of all, let's just stop it right there real quick. Right now, we listening to a straight up lie, and it's kind of irking me. Cause basically he's saying that he didn't have no sexual contact with her. He saw blah blah blah, he left. But they said they found DNA and all this stuff like that. And it's also photos with the chick with the bruises, it's photos of the knife and all that type of stuff. This is crazy, man. Zubanger might be really an animal.
Me too.
Well, let's start with how you know him. How do you know him?
Oh, we used to play basketball in the park.
And do you know where he lives? Okay.
It's just a regular it was like a tournament in 150th Park. And we used to be on the opposite side of the team, and we used to, you know what I'm saying, just play.
Okay, and you can't remember his name? You have to answer out loud.
I know his face. I know his face when I see him. But I know his face when I see him, but I'm not sure about. I know his first name is what's his first name? I think it's Donovan. Donovan is something like Donovan.
Okay. If you think of his
like
name,
that.
you can let me know
Yes.
while we're talking. You have to answer out loud because the microphone is here to pick up everything you say. So you saw her about what time this morning?
Like around 8:30 in the morning.
And where was it you first saw her?
I was at the store, then I saw her at the bus stop going to school.
Okay. And both times was she with this person, Donovan or Donnie?
Mm-hmm.
And what did you say or do?
I said something to him about basketball, and then I said something to her, and she got smart like, what? And I was like, nothing, just leave it as that. And I just kept on walking, because like no longer than like a year ago, this happened again like this.
What happened?
I had, you know what I'm saying? You know, like I had sex with her, put it like that, and something went down like last year. She was like, she just don't want to mess with me no more. And I must have said something wrong, got my face today that must have made her upset enough for her to call rape on me, because I did not touch that girl, man.
Well, you had sex with her before, you said.
Yeah.
When was that?
Last year.
And did you have a relationship?
Yeah, it was a little relationship, you could say.
Like how long?
It was like 2 months, 3 months.
Okay, and what happened when that relationship ended?
We just stopped speaking. She had went down south, and I had went down south.
Let me remind y'all, niggas straight up lying. They found his DNA with the rape kit and all that, right? He talking about last time he had sex with her was last year. No, you did something to that girl that day to make the cops bust in your joint and lock you up. Got you, they interrogating you now. They got your DNA, homie. But what they said in the beginning of this was he's lying. He don't know that the investigators already did that DNA swab and all that type of stuff. You feel me? So he's just straight lying. Yo, this is crazy, man.
And we both coming back this year.
Okay. How did you break up? Were you friends still, or you weren't friends? Or
she was messing with this other guy, and he got killed on Rockaway Boulevard. This kid named Corey she was messing with. He got killed by somebody, I don't know. And next thing you know, she just felt like, like something was wrong. So I was like, I'm just gonna leave you alone, You feel you need your time, your other friend you had, you was messing with me, had died, you feel, messed up. So I ain't even going, go through it like that.
And real quick, I wanna say this is he's mad young at this time, right? That doesn't mean when he does the time for the crime he did, and he comes home, that he shouldn't be with Nicki Minaj and have a family and have children and all that. And even move around freely. Like he did some shit when he was younger. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man.
That's what caused you two to break up?
Yes.
A year ago? And did you see each other during the course of this year?
Yeah, we saw this year. We saw a lot. So almost every day as she was going to school. Because I was supposed to be going and get enrolled too.
Where?
At John Adams.
Okay, but you're not enrolled yet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how was it today? How was it when you saw her? What kind of conversation or whatever did you have?
It wasn't no real conversation, because I was talking to my what's name, Donovan, I think, Donnie. We was talking about the basketball, how we was gonna try to go. I was gonna get up in the school and try to play for them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And next thing you know, she just came out her face and said something, and I said something to her, like, you know what I'm saying? And that was that. I walked.
What did she say?
I think she said, you ain't gonna get up in the school looking like that. I think I said something like, what? And then I just left. I know. Well, hold up. No. I said, as a matter of fact, I said, I hope you're not going nowhere where I think you're not going. Because she was with him. And I was like, all right. So I just left. And I went to my house like, it was like no longer than a half an hour later, probably so, because I was asleep. And I was looking at the time and I went to sleep and woke up. It was a light in my face. And I'm like, hey, let me get my shirt. You know?
And that was when the police were there?
Mm-hmm.
You'd say it was a half hour after you saw her?
It had to be. Like a half hour out.
Do you remember what she was wearing?
She had to have on some green pants, a white shirt, and what kind of sneakers? She had on some Fila sneakers.
Okay.
To be exact. And a little blue and something color bag on her shoulder.
Okay. What were you wearing?
This is what I got on right now.
You were wearing this Apache t-shirt when you saw her? And shorts? Are those shorts?
Gas shorts.
And sneakers. Okay. And now you live at 12340 Inwood Street. How long have you lived there?
All my life.
And which one is your bedroom in that house?
Right upstairs. Right as soon as you walk upstairs, right there.
You know what? I'm sitting here thinking about it. It's kind of natural for, to be a young lion, like you know what I'm saying, to keep yourself from getting being in trouble. No matter what you did, a nigga is gonna lie. So I was kind of disgusted, but I'm at the same time watching and looking at the age. You know what I'm saying? He did some shit, but now this lying is like him trying to get out the situation. But it's crazy. Like we already know. We already got your DNA. I don't got your DNA, nigga. They got your DNA, nigga.
My aunt sleeps right there, and I sleep right there.
Okay. Was your aunt home today?
No, she had just left.
Was anybody else home when the police came?
No, my uncle had. That's how the door was open. The door supposed to have been locked, but my uncle went to work and he don't have no keys. So when he come out to lock it, so he just left the door open. You can even ask him. Nobody was in that house.
Okay, and he left the door open when he left.
Yeah.
Okay, and now, did you have sex with Jennifer today? You have to answer out loud.
No.
When was the last time you had sex with her?
Last year.
That nigga shook his head like
93.
Did you have sex with anyone today?
No.
In that room, did you have a girl in your house today?
No.
You didn't bring any girl to that house?
Nope.
Okay, so if somebody said they saw you bring somebody to the house, they would be mistaken? Today? When was the last time you had a girl in that house?
Now it's noises and head movements to these answers. You feel me? You can't spin me.
House.
See, it's a long time because really my grandma just went down south with somebody that passed. One of my aunts and stuff. She don't allow no girls in there.
Okay, where did you and Jennifer have your relationship when you were having a relationship?
Oh, we was at my other friend's house.
Where's that?
I think it was on 147 on Rockaway Boulevard.
And what's that friend's name?
Jamel.
And you and Jennifer would go to Jamel's house? And that's where you had sex? Did you ever go to her? You have to answer out loud.
Yes.
Did you ever go to her house?
Yeah. Yes.
Did you ever go to her house and have sex there?
No.
Okay. Did you ever bring her to your grandmother's house and have sex there?
No.
Never?
Never.
Okay. Now, when the officer
scratching of the ear like Tommy from Martin. Check that out. Y'all peep that? The little ear scratch?
To her house and have sex there?
No.
All right.
Did you ever bring her to your grandmother's house and have sex there?
No.
Never?
Never.
Okay. Now, when the Officer Booth saw you today and he asked you how old you were, you told him you were 14. You have to answer that. Okay. How old are you?
I'm 16.
So you lied when you told him you were 14?
Yes.
Why did you do that?
Because I didn't know what was going on, man.
When was this?
Today.
Okay. What do you mean you didn't know what was going on?
I didn't know what was going on. Why should I tell him everything when I don't even know what's going on? I'm trying to ask him a question and he like, how old are you? I was like, I'm 14.
Okay, but you're stating that you did nothing wrong today, right?
Yes.
Okay, but you lied when he asked you.
Yes, I did lie. Yes.
Okay. And you've been arrested before?
Yes.
And
this is why you need lawyers. You know what I'm saying? Because First of all, they got his DNA, but now he's talking and digging himself into a worse hole. Sound crazy. I don't know why I feel like I got to put pause on that. Digging himself into a worse hole. With lying, continuing to run his mouth. Let somebody else talk for you that can break down your lie better because you sound stupid. Real thoughts and real talk. You sound like an animal.
And you know that they ask you those questions for certain reasons?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. How long have you known Jennifer?
Ever since preschool, daycare center.
Okay. And just to clarify, what's her last name?
It's her last name. I think it's Brits. Jennifer. Wait up.
Is it How?
How?
Hough? Does that sound familiar?
How? No.
You don't know. Okay. Let me ask you something. So you've seen her just about every day
Yes.
over since you broke up, as you say?
Yes.
And when you've seen her just about every day, when would you see her and where?
I would see her either coming from school or going to school. Cause she's a nice girl. She doesn't do nothing but go in the house, does her homework. You know, cause I used to be with her sometimes, helping her do her homework, going to the library and stuff.
Okay. And did you ever see her with people or alone?
Yes. She used to be with people.
Okay. And did you have conversations with her on those other mornings you'd see her?
Yes.
And today was just like any other morning when you saw her?
Yes.
And you mostly talked to her friend and not even to her?
Yeah.
Just about?
Yeah.
So when you left, were you mad?
No.
No. And when she left, did she seem mad?
I don't know.
How did she seem when she left?
She's really, I can't tell you because I did not look back to look at her.
Okay. Now, are you working right now?
No.
Okay. And I need to know, you were wearing these shorts and a t-shirt.
Yes.
Were you wearing any undershorts?
Yes.
Okay. What type? Boxers or?
Boxers.
Okay. Do you have them on still?
Yes.
The same ones?
Yes.
All right. The officer's going to need to take those and voucher them as well for evidence, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So he'll do that when we finish this interview.
That's crazy, though. I mean, listen, remember nigga was young. Nigga balls a little musky. This nigga might have a doodle stain, but he gotta give those drawers up right up off of his ass for this investigation. Embarrassing.
Yeah.
All right?
Yes.
Now, you recall before when your mother was still here, she gave you a consent form to go into the house and to look for certain properties.
Yes.
Do you recall that?
Yes.
All right. And do you remember reading this and signing your name at the bottom?
Yes.
And is this your signature over here?
Yes.
Okay. And do you recall your mother reading it and signing her name over here?
Yes.
Okay. Can you get this, Bob? Yeah. Okay. And your mother went over with the police officer and with me to the house. And in the bedroom in which you sleep, did you keep a knife in there?
Yes, there's little things and dishes in there.
Okay.
Oh my
And
God.
what's the knife in there for?
The downstairs is messed up.
What do you mean?
Yes, man, listen, yo, this is crazy. We gonna let it continue to play, but yo, this happened inside of the room, inside of his grandmother's house, or wherever, where he said that the girl never came, where he said he never had sex with her. It happened in that house. There was a knife in there. They took pictures. She if she goes to the police and say blah blah blah, with a knife, blah, 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 he had a knife in his room. Then when they go do a search and get a warrant or whatever, they just go do a search and they see a knife in his room, a big ass knife like this long. Listen, man, some sick niggas out here.
I mean,
The kitchen is messed up. It's like we got all the cups and stuff is in our room basically.
okay. And there was a knife in there?
Yes.
And it was on the dresser?
Nah, it was in a little bucket. It should be a little bucket on my dresser with a whole bunch of pots and a whole bunch of stuff.
Okay. Now,
Damn.
this one.
This is why the nigga went to jail.
Yeah, do you have something? You know what? I'll use a piece of paper.
You want this? You want this?
No, I got this.
This is why the nigga went to jail. You got niggas out here in the streets getting away with shootings, getting away with murders, all type of shit, doing all type of crimes. This type of nigga go to jail. He turned blood. Listen, real thoughts and real talk. Now he comes home. He's extra thorough. But listen, why you went to jail though? Niggas did a lot of shit when they was young. Look, he's young here. If it was let's just keep it going, man. Let's just keep it going.
Is this the knife that was in your room?
Yes.
Okay. And on your dresser?
Yes.
Look at this shit.
It shouldn't have been on my dresser.
Look at this shit. This ain't even no kitchen knife. It ain't even no machete. That look like a sword. That's one of Donatello, one of them shits Donatello be having on his back. Raphael, one of them niggas. Michelangelo.
Can you get that?
Hold it.
Yo! Dirty nigga. I'm gonna keep it real.
Got it.
Okay.
He said he put the knife to He said he put the knife to me.
And do you wear contacts? No? Does your aunt?
Yes.
Okay. And do you recognize this bottle?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Where do you recognize that from?
What I recognize it from?
Yeah.
From my aunt.
Okay. In your bedroom?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait. Don't tell me he used this as lubrication. Don't tell me he did that. That's crazy, man.
Turn no, the other way. Yeah.
Nah, this is an animal.
Now, why would, if you and Jennifer have been friends for years, why would she say something like this?
No idea, man.
You have no idea?
None whatsoever.
Man, brother.
And I just want to show you some photographs that were taken over at your house. These are Polaroid photographs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12. There were 12 of them. And this one shows the bottle of eye lotion on the dresser. Do you recognize that photograph?
Yes.
Is that from your room?
Yes.
And this one shows one side view of your room.
Yes.
And this part is your bed right here.
Yes.
Okay, and that blanket was on the bed?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if you can get these. And this is another, looking at the dresser
Yes.
with the radiator on the side of your room.
Yes.
Okay. And that's your room? And why don't I show them all to you and ask you, is this your room?
Yes.
Does that show the beds and the blankets that were on the beds today?
Yes.
Okay. Is this your room?
Yes.
That shows the beds and some clothes and a dresser? This shows the beds in that room?
Yeah.
With the blankets? Okay. And this shows the room where the telephone is, the dresser, the television?
Yes.
Is that your room? You have to answer out loud.
Yes.
And this shows the dresser with the mirror above it and different items on that dresser. Is
Yes.
that from your room?
Yes.
And this shows the 2 beds with the blanket. It shows over looking towards
See
the window.
dishes, right?
And
Yes.
it shows dishes in the front and the television in the background.
Yes.
That's your room.
Yes.
And this shows a pot with some dishes and a knife
Yes.
on your dresser.
Yes.
And that's from your room.
Yes.
Okay. And this one showing the blankets on your bed
Yes.
or your aunt's bed. Which one is that?
Let me see. Hold up.
They're close together, right? They're 2
Yeah.
single beds pushed together.
No,
Acting like you don't know what the picture is, nigga.
this is my bed right here, I think, 'cause that's my clothes over there.
All right.
It's
And
the room, nigga.
do you have a handgun?
No.
No? All right. Do you recognize that item that was beneath the mattress
Uh-oh.
of your bed?
I think it's It's something that my uncle used, like a tool, something he put in there.
This here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's not a handgun case?
No,
And where does your uncle live in that house?
my uncle doesn't live in our house.
All right, but, well, was he there this morning and then left the door open? That's a different uncle?
My uncle's down south.
Okay. So who was it you were saying left today?
Oh, my other uncle that worked, that lived downstairs now.
How many people live in that house?
4.
Okay. Officer, do you have any questions? Do you want to say anything else about this?
No, ma'am.
No?
Well, that's the end of that, man. Son straight up buried himself. Made it even worse by lying. I thought I was gonna watch this and see a young Zoo and maybe put the real thoughts and real talk together and maybe maybe he didn't. No, he did that. Whatever was done or whatever the chick was said. Look, why would you lie? You would have just said, nah, we had sex, we did it. You're saying like you never even did nothing with the chick, or just said hi and bye. You did a whole sexual assault with a knife and all that. This is crazy, right? And I was just thinking, right? Because he said something that the girl said. He was like, yo, she said something smart like, oh, you'll never get into school looking the way you look. So I could see him young-minded, probably effed up in the mind. Oh, yeah, how I look, knife, sexual assault. You're going to take this. I'm going to show you how I look. I can see it, man. This is crazy, man. I want y'all to comment down below and tell me what y'all think, man. What do y'all think about, like, him going through this as a young person, right? But now he's older. He did his time. He did his time for the crime. I'm not saying he shouldn't be on the registry list, right? But I'm saying his wife is a celebrity. He should be able to move around with her, be able to, look at this like it's the past, create family, you know what I'm saying, and create opportunities for himself and be able to move around. What do y'all think about that, man? Can you keep holding somebody accountable or holding them up to some shit that they did back in the days when they was young and all that? It depends on the crime, right? It depends on what it was. When it comes to that pedo stuff and that R-word stuff, people always look at you in that way. You know what I'm saying? You could be a killer or murderer or something to get older. Now you are just, I feel bad for what I did. But people gonna always look at you. If you touch the kid, they're gonna be like, you get older now. He touched that kid back in the days. He probably still got that mindset. Whatever. Or he raped that girl. He probably still, you know what I'm saying? Y'all comment down below. Tell me what y'all think, man. It's your boy Monster Mo. That just talk, real talk, the place for real thoughts and real talk. You dig, don't get caught slipping and stay off that social media, man.
Yo, I never wore those, but feel like I'm putting on those 40B lows. It's a war, yo. Shit you wear when it come and it's cold. Got the juice and it's really coming from the soul. Rockin' red, yelling bees up was one of those. Monster Mo will make you bleed from your fucking nose. My creepy, fuck with me, show me something it's cold. Man, fuck that game talk, I'll get some of them hoes. I gotta motivate, I cannot stay up in the same place. I can't just follow everything some game say. I feel like in my time back in the day wasn't no play. It always was a robbery on payday. I carry guns or a knife. The bitches had mace spray, and why I don't do no drive-bys with an AK? Whoever poppin' shit don't hate on me, I just say they gay. Never say that shit up in my face, okay? The fuck out of here, the fuck.